Last time, I spent several days exploring northern Nevada around the Wild Horse Reservoir and even rode out to a very remote town called Jarbidge with my buddy Jamie before heading south into another area of Nevada, and I could not find any cool place to camp, so I headed out through the desert and north into Oregon. Well, I'm not really impressed with the Nevada rest areas. The first one I came to was closed. The second one I came to was not even there. It said rest area and got off the exit and there was no signs to whichever where. And this is the third rest area. And the only water it has is the water that I brought. Drank a little bit, poured some on my head. Feels a lot nicer. It's hot, but it's really not that hot. So I'm guessing because we're at 4,500 feet, but anyway, it's loud because the Swift transport trucks keep rolling through here. But yeah, it's nice, beautiful mountain range back here. Be nice if they had some trees and public access. I'd roll up there and camp out tonight, except I don't have any water. Anyway, yeah, it's been a decent trip so far. Just, I don't want to say muggy, it's just kind of warm, and I know it's taking the fluid out of me. I got to stop soon and get some more fluids. Guessing there's some kind of BLM fire going on up here because everybody seems like they're racing to it. They're passing me anyway. So maybe that's up ahead. I don't know. Be nice if I could find some BLM that wasn't on fire. I could camp there tonight maybe. Keep on going. Well, I've got 27 miles of range left. That's what my bike is saying. The store is closed and they've got gas, except it's locked up. I don't know if you can see the padlock there. That usually means they're not selling gas. Anyway, see if I can make the next town, which is Burns. 31 miles away, and I've got 27 miles, I think, left. That's what it says, 27 miles. We'll see. That's what's left. I just filled up 4.5 gallons. That's crazy. Sunday morning, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, 6 o'clock Pacific Time. We're just outside of Burns, Oregon, and rolled in after dark and set up my Instacamp. This thing sets up in less than 5 minutes, and pulled my sleeping bag out. Had a pretty comfortable night. It was cold, had no underquilt, but this is Instacamp, so you know, just pulled out the sleeping bag and put my sweater on, and nice sleep until, I don't know, it was probably about 4 or 5, a couple hours ago. I smelled that smell that I've got to assume is a pretty large mammal and those are usually bears. So like a mix between a dumpster and a wet dog. And I smelled him a couple times the last time. That was it. I was like, I'm getting up. Sun hasn't come up yet. Um, but you can see, Instacamp, you don't really have to unpack the bike because everything I really need is in that side case right there. I did pull the tarp out, but I looked at the weather, and mostly clear means it's probably not going to rain. And probably out west here, close to the desert, probably not going to get that much moisture. So tarp sitting there on the ground in the bag. Instacamp was 5 minutes. Yeah, and I'm just sitting over here. I filled up my SD card on my camera, so I'm transferring files now so I can have some more room on my SD card so I can film some more of this awesome forest. It is so freaking good to be in trees. That's what golly, I drove so far yesterday and it was just desert sage. I don't really care to see any more sage. Just that was enough, I think. I rode close to 600 miles yesterday. I might have to go back and look. Um, yeah, at least 3 tanks of gas. So yeah, pretty close to 600 miles, if not more. This side of my face is sunburned, so I kind of look like Two-Face. I'm on the edge of a closed forest road. I think I passed another sign coming in, but it was so small I could easily ignore it and say I didn't see it, so I rolled right past it. Pretty nice spot. I don't know, 300, 400 yards from the highway, but very quiet. My plan is to roll into the next town up above, probably 45 minutes north of here, roll through the forest. I want to record it though, so that's why I'm dumping files. Because I'm so glad to be back in the trees. I'm just rolling through everywhere I went yesterday. I went to Elko, just south of Elko. My buddy Jamie gave me the season pass so I could get into the campground and camp free most of the places except the one place that I could camp, hang my hammock potentially. It was $25 a night. Wasn't even sure if I had showers, and everybody in the campground that I passed was giving me the stink eye. And I was waving, I was being nice. Hey, everybody. So I was like, this is not my place. And it wasn't very pretty. There was nothing really nice about it. It's just freaking desert lake in the desert. See how desperate people are for entertainment around here, at least. Yeah, and then I went up into Lamoille Canyon. I'm not sure how you say that. It looks French. But went up there, tried to find a camp spot, nothing. Campground's $29 a night, and it looked like they were all full anyway. So, anyways, beautiful canyon. But turned around and said, "Screw this! I'm going northwest to Oregon. Maybe hang out with Willie Nelson." Woo. But yep, that's it. The plan is to go north from here. It's supposed to be a beautiful canyon. From what I saw in the dark last night, it is a beautiful canyon. And it's got trees. No more sage, hopefully, for a while. Yeah, it's a nice road in here. So I saw a sign that said road closed. It may have said road closed to motorized traffic. I don't know. But it was like a farmer's sign. It was not a Forest Service sign. Almost like hand painted almost. For all I know, the Forest Service has no budget anymore and they can't make signs. But, somebody can go down to the hardware store and get some supplies. and make a sign. That's what this thing looked like. So I didn't even pay any attention. I could easily say, I did not see that sign. Closed to motor vehicles. Well, damn, it looks like a Forest Service sign now. Huh. It's a shitty sign, though. That's where the sign should be, right there. Except, what does that say? Nothing. Closed to motor vehicles. Yeah, whatever. This gravel is very deceptive. Sometimes you'll run into it and it just sinks like sand. Well, that was a good spot. Sure would be cool if Seneca had a place open this morning. Welcome to Seneca. But I am cynical about Seneca having a food place open. Is that wrong? Am I wrong? Hot, cold drinks, sandwiches, snacks, and beer. I can dig it. Bear Valley Mini Mart. I guess I just got lucky rolling into Seneca when I did. They just popped out some breakfast burritos and some banana nut bread, and I had plenty of coffee and had a little bit of time to warm up, and noticed that there were private firefighters swarming around. This whole building next door, I guess, was being rented out by the private company that was there fighting fires. But yeah, that was kind of an interesting stop there. That's about 110 yards. Let me take that one with a bow. Or a bow hunter. I think it's bow season here too.